dispose of you. I find that I have a new apprehension.
So, you would call an old man, but you are thorough indeed. I would expect nothing less. As you surmise, I do have doubts, and will not lay down. Have you lost your wit? I trust you have no such debt to this old man. Though I gladly welcome your decision. Now I might even live to see it.
So you've chosen yourself, despite having no debt to the Lord of Blood. I suppose it was Sir Alfred who won you over. Fine. One more with this battle I sent you on. It was an honor. Now go.
Nice. $43 decks. I have enough for that. Nice. Maybe I could hold that instead of that fucking big ass gun I got. It barely weighs anything. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna go and upgrade that. Alright, so I got a new bow. It's Ambach's bow. Hey Douglas. I helped Ansbach beat what's her face? Leda, the chick that you meet. I think she's the one that takes you into the Shadowlands. But she starts doubting everybody. Like, I think everybody's questioning Mikola. It's like, well, yeah, he's a piece of shit. Yeah, I think, yeah, I would be questioning him too. She's just like fucking run around like, oh, I think fucking Ansbach is being unloyal now. It's like, yeah, I am too though. So I went and helped Ansbach beat the shit out of her. He gave me his bow and thanks. It's like, shit, sure, bro. That's how I felt, honestly. Doubting everybody. Obviously, she was gonna turn on me eventually too. Not mommy. Oh yeah. Okay. Damn. Fucking. Goddamn, Hornson's gonna invade me and I'm gonna have to kill him. Damn it. Hornson's my friend though. I know he went crazy, but. Damn it. At least he got to get his revenge first. Oh, just wait until I can play with you again, or wait until I get ready to play with you again, and I'll help you out with that. Don't sell it by yourself, shit. I'll play some more tomorrow, or not tomorrow. I'll play some more later with you. I just wanted to play some Elden Ring just to get, because I've been playing GTA all day, so. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even really think about that. Yeah, you're right. Oh, yeah. But I mean, the whole idea of a man acting a certain way is kind of like meh anyways. It's like I don't even like to think of it like that either. Like just the idea that a man would just act a certain way. Yeah, and I get what you mean. But like I'm not even talking about you either. I'm just saying like the fact that he even sees it that way, like as if it's important, like for like as if the idea of being a man is even that important anyways in the first. That's like all these identities and shit that you have. It's like doesn't even really matter in the end. Because like at the end of the day, like it's pretty difficult to tell the difference between the skeletal remains of a man and a woman. Like, you can do it, but it's not really that easy to do. So at the end of the day, like all these like he's worried too much about things that don't matter. And honestly, the more I age, the more I figure out that all of these little like things that we want in life don't really matter at all. Like the only thing that really matters in this life is the knowledge you gain while you're alive, and even then, at the end of the day, you're still gonna die. You're still gonna like no matter how much you learn, no matter how much you know, you're still going to end up dying. But there are things that you can do with your knowledge to make sure that like despite the fact that you'll die, like your knowledge can live on, like past you. About what? Yeah, let me get where I need to go real quick, where there's, or at least a grace, you know. I need to get to a grace where I can safely sit down. It's one of them fuckers. In the garment factory, and honestly that's a good thing, because like the fact that they're so expensive is good, because the Kosaka is also really expensive, like 10 million and shit. But like that's a good thing though, because it gives you something to work towards, you know. And as long as you have something to work towards, that's good. And I'm happy to have something to work towards. I love how expensive some of these things are. Is it a water vehicle? It's a stealth mode. Like, no radar can detect it or anything like that. Oh! Collectible scanner is good. You can get down the Kosaka too for underwater collectibles. But I don't know what you're looking at. You're looking at a terabyte. That's good because you can they'll find collectibles around the map that you need to collect all of or whatever for like different heists or whatever. That's really good though. Yeah, yeah, because that okay, so that business. The whole thing is that those businesses bring the online mode, or it brings GTA Online into the 2020s. So it's like all the newest technology means, like instead of 2013 technology, you'll be using 2022 technology and shit like that. Although the terabyte was more like 2016 though, but either way, technology advances so quickly these days that 2016 is really old compared to 2022. Which is a good thing, of course. A lot of people think that, oh no, it's technology is advancing too fast, but technology can't. Technology literally can't advance too fast. There's no such thing as technology advancing too fast. you want it to advance faster and faster and faster, always faster. You piece of absolute shit, but you're good though. It's fine, you know. I'm gonna send you a video of that I took, and I'm gonna tell you a little story about it, Tony and whatnot. But it'll be a little while. That turtle need to give me some neck. I'm in the, I found the next space. I'm gonna do some catacombs pretty soon. And then I'll be able to head up to the next friend killing event, unfortunately. I don't like killing my friends, bro. Elden Ring's like, oh, see all these cool people that you're getting me? Oh, you love them, don't you? Oh, hell yeah, bro. Get ready to kill all of them now. Like, oh, yay, goody, goody. Huh. No, but most of them, for sure. Yes. See, bro, what? One of my friends. But I don't see why, though. Why they have to all die, bro. Because, like, you don't, it's not like the end of the game is, like, depressing all the time. Like, it can be, like, if you chose, like, a fucking, yeah, frenzy flame, and you know, whatever, but, like, I mean, most of the endings aren't depressing. Like, the vanilla ending is pretty depressing. Like, it's just, you're just starting back. The fucking what was already going on. So you're not fixing anything. You're just putting what was broken back together. And so the best ending you could possibly get is Ronnie's ending, where you just you keep the gods from influencing the world. Which one? Oh, there's Hornsent. I mean, I got invaded by Hornsent. I have to respect him. Damn it, Hornsent. I don't want to fight you, buddy. Thank you for being a friend. Well, wait, do you still want to show me something? Okay. Okay, I heard you say that. I just, in my head, you said something else or something. Oh my god. It's time to get near Elden uncovered from the shadow. What the fuck? Oh yeah, you know the Scarlet Rot chick that you fight before you go and release the the shadow from Inir Elden, which is the floating palace that you fight Mikkel in. I'm gonna look up the story behind her. It's Romina, is her name, Romina. It's the one you get scarlet butterflies from. You know the spell that you like float up in the air and do a twirl with? Oh, the oven's going off 1 minute. The lasagna's done. Sorry, kitty. Oh. Alright. Put these guys in there. It sounded like you said time to put in, or they said my ass is ready to be sold. It sounded like something I never thought I'd ever hear you say. Alright, I'm gonna make a chutney nice and garlic roast. Oh, it needs to be at 425. Wow. Wow. Alright, Dry Leaf Dane, you ready for this, mister? The Fire Knight Cullen is gonna help me in this. That is a weird thing. That is a weird thing to say. That is definitely a weird thing to say, honestly. Rubbing hot sauce all over your ass. That's pretty bad too, honestly. You're like, don't judge me. I do what I want. Fire Knight Cullen just got damn. The And Romina killed the shit out of him. Wow. She went through a lot of shit. Romina, the chick that you fight, the centipede woman that attacks you with the long blade and shit. The one with the scarlet rot and shit. So, and she's the one that guards the tree that you need to burn to uncover the place of shadow. Yeah. Romina's story in the shadow of of the eclipse. I don't know why it's calling that. Oh yeah, the Earth Tree DLC is a layered tale of duty, tragedy, and manipulation. She serves as a guardian of the tree known as Ultharians. What? Um. One minute. I don't think this is the same game. I think there's another game that. Wait a minute. One minute. So the AI completely went off the topic on some crazy shit. So Romia's story in the Shadow of the Eclipse DLC is a layered tale of duty, tragedy, and manipulation. She serves as a guardian of the tree known as Ultharian's bow, which conceals the shadowed aspect of Anirlim, a pivotal entity in the DLC's unfolding narrative. Here's a background of Romina. Romina was once a high priestess of the Verdant Pact, a druidic order dedicated to protecting the balance between life and death in the natural world. Her people believed the tree to be a sacred vessel anchoring their spiritual and physical realms. When a near Leam of Shadow was sealed beneath the tree centuries ago to prevent the spread of his corrupting influence, Romina's ancestors took an oath to ensure the seal would never be broken. Over time, this responsibility fell to Romina, and her life became intertwined with the tree. Okay, so I'm gonna ask it if it's talking about Elden Ring, just to make sure. Okay, okay, yeah, okay, she wasn't. Alright, hold on. I gotta wait for it to tell me about this one. Okay, because I was like, well, okay, that was not what I was thinking about. Okay, it says, I was like, see now, you're referring to Romina the Scarlet Bud from the Shadow of the Air Tree DLC for Elden Ring. My earlier explanation doesn't align with that context. Let me clarify her role in the DLC. Romina the Scarlet Bud. Romina is one of the enigmatic guardians tied to the Air Tree's influence. Specifically, a corrupted offshoot that conceals a near Elim of shadow. As the Scarlet Bud, she symbolizes decay and renewal, embodying the tension between the Golden Order's ideals and the encroaching rot that undermines it. Her role and backstory. Romina was once a devout servant of the Ahalik tree, tasked with nurturing its growth under the guidance of Mikola. However, with Mikola's disappearance and the rise of Millennia's Scarlet Rot, Romina fell prey to despair. Seeking purpose, she turned her faith towards the Air Tree, but was met with rejection as the Air Tree's light faltered in the shadow of decay. This rejection left her vulnerable to corruption, and she became a vessel for the rot that now festers in the shadowed regions of the DLC. When in near Elim, a shadowy manifestation of an outer god sought refuge beneath the corrupted tree, Romina became its unwilling sentinel. Twisted by her inner conflict and the rot's influence, she stands as a tragic figure, half guardian, half prisoner. Why she guards the tree. Romina's guardianship is both an act of devotion and a curse. While her mind is consumed by the scarlet rot, vestiges of her former duty remain. She perceives any attempt to harm the tree as a threat to the fragile balance. Her combat style reflects her inner torment, blending the grace of a Haligtree knight with the chaotic power of the scarlet rot. Burning the tree and uncovering a Nearlim. Destroying the tree to reveal a Nearlim of shadow is necessary to progress in the DLC, but it comes at the cost of ending Romina's suffering. Upon her defeat, she delivers haunting lines that hint at her fragmented memories of Mikola and the Haligtree, adding depth to her tragic character. Her defeat also serves as a foreshadowing of the broader consequences of meddling with forces beyond comprehension. If you'd like a more detailed breakdown of her fight mechanics or thematic significance, let me know. That's pretty fucked up, dude. Like, she just wants to belong somewhere. Hmm? You mean the, are you talking about the, God Slayer Apostle or something like that? God Slayer Noble? The fat one that rolls around and shit? Oh, the Putrescent Knight. Yes. He's a bitch. He makes blue flames cover the entire ground. You had to jump over him. Okay. Yeah, I'm... And see... Well, I do know that he exists to keep Saint Trina where she's at until she dies, I believe. I'm not sure, but I don't know who he is, but let's see. Let's see. Oh, he also has something to do with Michaela's Tree. So it seems like a lot of these enemies have something to do with the Tree. They're like a bunch of people that used to be at the Tree but no longer. Like they left and a bunch of the remaining enemies filled up their niches. Alright, here's a detailed take on the putrescent knight from Elden Ring, Shadow of the Tree, fleshing out the story role and significance. The putrescent knight is a decayed and tragic figure tied to the spreading scarlet rot in the shadow of the Tree. They embody the corruption of once proud warriors who fell victim to the rot's unrelenting grasp. Their presence near the tree symbolizes the devastating effects of unchecked decay and the loss of purpose in the wake of a fractured golden order. Backstory. The putrescent knight was once a commander in service to Michaela's Tree, a protector of the sacred order and a beacon of hope for the afflicted. During the height of Melania's campaign against the forces of the Golden Order, this knight served as one of her most trusted warriors, fighting valiantly against Radon and the other champions of the Shattering. However, when Melania unleashed the Scarlet Rot in the infamous battle with Radon, the putrescent knight, along with many others, became infected. Unlike some who succumbed immediately, this knight lingered, their body and mind slowly succumbing to the rot's corruption. Their loyalty to Melania and Michaela was warped into a distorted obsession with protecting the Scarlet Rot's remnants. Now they stand as a twisted reflection of their former glory, guarding the rot-infested regions near the Tree and ensuring no one tampers with the blighted growth. While they guard the tree, the putrescent knight is not merely a mindless guardian. They have a warped sense of duty. They believe that the rot is no longer a curse but a gift. Wait, let's see. Okay, it's confused because I worded the question wrong. I was wondering what was up with that. Okay, let me ask it a different. Okay, I asked it the same thing. So the way I worded it was, can you do the same thing but with the putrescent knight? So it assumed that it had some kind of connection with the tree that after you. Okay, so 1 minute, let me word it differently. Okay, so after I word it differently, why is it standing near St. Trina? The putrescent knight standing near St. Trina in the DLC carries significant thematic and narrative weight. To understand this placement, it's important to consider both St. Trina's lore and how it interacts with the putrescent knight's journey, as well as a larger narrative at play in this area of the DLC. St. Trina is a mysterious figure tied to the dreams and slumber aspect of the world, associated with the sleep incantations, also connected to the enigmatic power of the sleeping curse, a state of deep mystical slumber that can either heal or trap the mind. The followers of St. Trina's the followers often seek solace in eternal rest, hoping to escape the chaos and corruption of the world. The connection between the putrescent knight and St. Trina. The putrescent knight's presence near St. Trina is crucial in understanding the corruptive and restorative elements of the DLC. Here's why the knight is placed near Trina. Contrast between corruption and healing. The knight, once a noble figure, has fallen into the chaos of the Scarlet Rot, representing destruction, corruption, and decay. Saint Trina, in contrast, is linked to healing and restorative slumber. The knight stands near her shrine or influence as a stark contrast to Trina's desire for peace and rest. The place where they stand serves as a boundary where healing cannot happen, instead manifesting in an eternal corruption that undermines Trina's peaceful ideals. 2. A guardian of forbidden rest. The putrescent knight, now corrupted, may perceive the sanctuary of St. Trina as a place that cannot remain untouched by rot. The knight might see Trina's sanctuary as an ideal of untouched slumber, something the knight wishes to purge or pollute with the essence of decay. This act of guarding her proximity might also symbolize the knight's twisted attempt to prevent the healing influence of St. Trina from disrupting the spreading rot of the air tree, or from influencing the scarlet rot's eventual dominance. Number 3. A tragic symbol of rejection. Another possible interpretation is that the knight has become a tragic figure, unable to find peace or rest due to their corruption. Their position near St. Trina might represent the knight's desire for rest, but they are barred from it by their rotting form. Just as Trina's power is meant to bring peaceful rest, the knight's presence reflects the futility of seeking peace when consumed by rot. There's no true rest for those like the putrescent knight, caught between two forces, the desire for peace and the inevitability of decay. Number 4. The knight's guilt and obsession. The knight might have a deep subconscious link to Trina's restorative qualities, a remnant of their former self. The proximity to St. Trina's influence could reflect an obsessive need to either guard against or pollute the peaceful, dreamlike state that Trina represents. It's possible that the knight's last tie to their former, more virtuous self is an attempt to guard this sacred place, even if their mind has been corrupted by the rot. Narrative implications. This juxtaposition of the putrescent knight and Saint Trina plays into Elden Ring's exploration of dualities. Actually, one of my songs that I want to actually show you now because of this is about dualities: life and death, healing and corruption, hope and despair. There's actually 4 songs in a row that add up to 45 minutes of song, but I'm only going to show you the beginning of this song, but it's called Duality, or Dualität in German. Anyways, the knight's role in this region serves as a reminder that even in places of sanctuary, decay and chaos can take root, polluting what was once pure. It's also a visual and thematic representation of the DLC's larger exploration of balance, how forces of creation, like St. Trina's slumber, are constantly threatened by the creeping tide of destruction represented by the scarlet rot and the putrescent knight. The end of the putrescent knight. When you face the putrescent knight, it's not just a battle against physical corruption. It's a fight against the knight's inner torment and the loss of identity. The knight's proximity to St. Trina's influence makes their eventual defeat all the more poignant, as the sanctuary they guard is one they can never truly attain. The knight's tragic placement near St. Trina creates a symbolic conflict where peace and decay intertwine, each offering an opposite yet inescapable fate. That's why I like the AI right there, because if you ask them the right questions, they can really give you a beautiful explanation for things. About what? Oh, who the knight was? Okay, let's see. Let's see. I asked the AI who is the putrescent knight and what was his story. Like just straight up, because last time I asked him, like, in contrast to Romina for some reason. Although I didn't say Romina, I worded it in a way that implied Romina. Okay, the putrescent knight as a character represents one of Elden Ring's many tragic figures steeped in themes of decay, duty, and the inevitability of rot. The story of the night can be pieced together from their location, combat style, lore around their items, and their connection to the larger world of the game. Here's a deeper look at the knight's backstory and the reasons behind their tragic fate. He was a warrior of the Halictree. Once he was, when they say the putrescent knight, I'm going to say he, okay? Once he was a noble knight sworn to the service of Miquella, the godlike figure who is deeply connected to the Halictree, a place of sacred healing and restoration. These knights were once the elite warriors tasked with protecting the tree and its sanctity, particularly under the leadership of Miquella, who sought to nurture a better world. The Halictree was created as an alternative to the Erdtree, a place where Miquella could offer healing for those suffering under the rot and other afflictions. In this noble role, the knight would have been proud, a defender of the Halictree's ideals, which were founded on protecting the weak and reversing the curse of rot. The knight's life was devoted to the eternal defense of Miquella's dream, an ideal that was full of hope, restoration, and protection. The descent into corruption, Scarlet Rot's grasp. However, as we know, the Scarlet Rot, unleashed by millennia, began to ravage the world, spreading throughout the lands and tainting all that touched, including the warriors who fought against it. The putrescent knight fell victim to the same fate. At some point, whether due to direct exposure to millennia's destructive powers or the corruption from the Erdtree, the knight became afflicted with Scarlet Rot. The exact moment of this fall is unclear, but what is certain is that the knight became a wretched, twisted version of their former self, still holding on to their loyalty to Miquella, but now consumed by the same forces they had once fought to protect others from. Their transformation from a noble protector to a decaying, corrupted figure mirrors the larger story of how Miquella's own vision for salvation became twisted into something darker. A warped duty, guardianship of Saint Trina. The knight's transformation isn't just physical, it's mental too. In their corrupted state, the knight's loyalty to Miquella and the Halictree still lingers, but it becomes perverted. Instead of defending the ideals of purity, the knight now stands guard over the corrupted regions near Saint Trina's shrine. Saint Trina, a figure tied to the power of dreams and sleep, offers a stark contrast to the knight's reality. Trina represents the potential for rest and peaceful slumber, but the knight can never attain such peace because of his curse. In their twisted state, they may feel compelled to guard this place of rest to prevent others from finding solace, reflecting the rotting influence they now embody. This location also symbolizes the knight's internal conflict. While they remain dedicated to their knightly duty, they are forever tainted by the rot, unable to fulfill their sacred task of guarding peace. Oh, okay. It's preheated. Cause the bread needs it to be at 425 to cook. I had to raise it up a bit. He used to be at the Halictree, where you fight Millennia. But then, once she left and everybody left, he went looking for new shit. Yeah, he is his own thing. No. So now he's just delirious and obsessive, essentially. And he's just looking for something to serve. As an old knight, that makes sense. Margit, the omen, the horn dude that you fight. He's really depressing. His story is he always, yeah. Yeah, I think so. Well, it is. The Maze Bank has several different buildings. Yours is also a Maze Bank. Okay, then that's yours. The Maze Bank West is the small one. Yeah, mine is the Maze Bank Tower. You're a peasant. No. Ring a ding ding. You got me. Oh, Batman. Batman would never kill somebody. You piece of shit. Are there any other characters that you're wondering about from the DLC? There has to be somebody. I'm just kidding. I'm wondering about somebody. You know the guys that are like really fucking hard, and they just like come down from nowhere and just fucking beat the shit out of you. Yes, I want to know about them. Shit. If you can't. Remember Snipe. Blows up vehicle. Blows up vehicle with people in it. Food is ready. No problem. I'm trying to look for that cakey enemy, the one that fucking uses its legs a lot. I guess. Man. I'll look at the enemy list and see if a monk comes up. No. Lamprey? Oh, okay. Mm. Ah. They're called curse blades. Huh? The monks that you're talking about, the ones that kick a lot and have like fucking, yeah. Mhm. Mm. The Curse Blades were once noble warriors that were corrupted by the shadow from the shadow of the earth tree. The Skidoo tree, I guess you could call it. But yeah, they used to be like really honorable warriors, but now they're like just waiting for people to come by and ambush the shit out of them. Either it's from being too close to the shadow, or through cursed rituals and shit like that. 1 minute, I'll be back. Okay, I got stuff to do. Hey, you wanna protect against it? You should buy this scam package I got for you here. No, it won't protect you against it, but it will give you the illusion of protecting against it. Well, I mean, you know, I agree. It's still pretty basic compared. I mean, but my thing is, that is a deep song for English music, you know. It's just like, my whole thing is like, it's a lot of songs sing about that meaning, you know. It's like, and you know, and plus that was back in the 70s and 80s too. So, I mean, music can be poetic. It's just that it's just not most of the time. And my type of poetic is different too, though, because 1 minute. I can. All right, let's see. I have a couple of my German songs translated. That I translate a lot better on these ones. Let's see. I want to find the one that I'm the most proud of. This one is called Lost Souls by Finchstoffels. Let's see how this one goes. Lost souls in the snow, the sea full of worry. Moments of grief overflow the banks. Dams burst and strong men crumble. Wounds bloom and spread beyond their seams, stir bittersweet pangs. prove that you're still alive, and the past is not so quickly forgotten. Don't gaze upon my shadowed past that now envelops me endlessly and starts to spread out. Now, and I'm not following the rhythm of the song. I'm just reading it out plainly to you. Darkening not only or not just my own life, but thoughts flood over the world, destroying what holds us together. Drifting in the murky water devoid of will, and wordlessly listen to his song. Push away that which elevates me. Only the drums of the rain intoxicate me, but though grief washes the soul pure, they who fight will soon sail, and it rinses away the time. What takes neither flood nor rain, and a new stormy wind blows where the soul cries out. But the soul's scream is silenced, quietly humming in my head. Will I sink in the floods, simply drifting endlessly onward, like a sailor braving every storm? What will remain in the end? In every life sunset ultimately waits only death. With the farewell song of the raven, I dug my home. While I was still sleeping, I fell down, and flowers fall deep into my moist grave. In the earth, darkness brings me the eternity. Neither fire, water, or air accompany me in my crypt. I am surrounded by a stubborn earth. Roots of thoughts penetrate me. Ask me what you will. I hear the sound of a song. Words that make a lot of sense narrate to me my life. That which I was still ecstatic for make me now only crazy. Grim is my damp grave. Forgotten is the taste of summer. I misunderstood what life has given me. I did not see what now stretches out before me, and since then I embrace the hour of night, broken in self-pity and pain. But now I see myself in a new light. Let the wind carry away the past. And so I will now again go further. I will no longer remain dead, spinning in circles. I stand laughing, learning now. I'm excited about what's to come. Still many failures, wrong thoughts cause me to fluctuate. I will never break again, and will henceforth defend myself. I will keep moving forward. I will no longer remain dead, spinning in circles. And that's the end of it. And that's my version of poeticism, though. See, my version of poeticism is different from everybody else's. It's very deep poeticism. It's just like it needs all of the works. You need to put a lot of effort into it because these motherfuckers take a long time to release music. Yeah. Yeah. And that was about his feelings and about his life. It was just about the things he's faced and things like that. It's about how that it was about a lot of things, but it wasn't just about his life. It wasn't just about his life. It was about his life as well as the way that he feels that he is influencing everybody else's lives, I guess you could say. Like he believes that his dark thoughts could spread out and influence everybody else around him. He believes that his this is what it sounds like. The song I just read you is 13 minutes long too. Hey. Yeah, this is what the song that Red Juice sounds like. Like I realized that you earlier you said it that like there's rock music and there's poetic music, but this you'd be surprised how this sounds though. Plus, it's a whole other language too. Though I mean, granted, it is the English is like cousin, I guess you could say, but yeah. Grandfather. Oh, I wanted to show you this first because it's the one I just read out to you. But holy shit. It takes them a while to start singing. That's like a classic of theirs, or they like to spend a lot of time on the instruments because they help complement the lyrics a lot. Yeah. Oh no, it's dark forest metal is what it's called. It's usually about nature. It acts nature too. Like almost every song they sing has something about nature in it. They're environmental and shit like that. But I mean, you will find that most screamo is it's very poetic most of the time. Yeah, a lot of people don't. But it's like when you hear it, you just expect it to be like, I hate my mom, fuck life, and shit like that, but you don't expect it to be poetic. And then you read the lyrics and it's like, holy shit, you know, so. Sure. Um, no, I understood what he said. Oh no, I understood what he said. He's he wasn't like it's a good song. I'm just like the lyrics just like they like a lot of I can tell that from what the lyrics he wrote, he doesn't completely understand the world around him, and so it's like I like to listen. Like a lot of I like you'll find that I'm very prissy about my music, but I don't like to show it, because I don't want to be perceived as like a bitch, So it's like that's the whole reason why I don't show my opinions a lot, because it's like I don't want to come off as like a stuck up piece of shit, But like it's like I like to listen to music by people who like truly understand the world. He in his song, like it's a good song, but he did complain about like taxes and stuff like that. When in reality taxes are a good thing for any society. Any good society. Well, and you're not wrong, but get the same tax. Okay. Well, and he's not wrong because the rich people are trying to, well, they're not trying to, they are controlling the world because capitalism allows them to control the world. We need a communist world, and that's why, a lot of my artists are communists, so it's like a Finch stuff was there. Yeah. Yeah, to persuade him into letting them control him. Huh? Yeah. Thank you. And I mean, I'm sure he does understand the world around him. He's probably just trying to connect with people who have a basic understanding of the world, So it's like if you make your songs too complicated, not enough people are going to listen to it because they're not going to understand it. So sometimes you have to simplify it for more people to understand it, and it can reach more people, I guess. But I guess because I spent my whole life learning the world and understanding it, I guess my taste in music has evolved because of that. So that because I find that I've never been able to connect with other people like myself because I have a very unique upbringing. Not like there are other people out there like me, but there's not enough out there for me to be able to meet one very often. I don't even know what woman. Ah. Mm. There's a song I know by Saltasio Morti that's about rich people. It's called "The Banker's New Clothes." I haven't even really played much. Elden Ring. 9:30.